Asante translates to because of war in the Twi language. It derives from two Twi words, Osa, meaning war, and Inti, meaning because of. This name reflects the origins of the Asante kingdom, which was established to resist and combat the Denkyira kingdom. The variant name Ashanti emerged from British reports. The Denkyira state rose to power through gold production and trade with Europe. In the 1690s, Denkyira engaged in wars to maintain open trade routes to the coast and continue trading with the Fante states and Europeans. Denkyira, alongside the Fante states, dominated trade with Europeans in western Ghana. Another version states that the Dwaban Asafo killed Jakari on the spot, with a man named Adakwaye Adam delivering the fatal blow. His last words, Esah Inti, which in Akan means because of war, highlighted the conflict that united the Akan city states into the Ashanti Union. Following this victory, Osetutu, along with Komfo Anorchi, quickly consolidated their power.
By the early 19th century, the Asante Empire, also known as the Ashanti, was the dominant power in the region. Centered around its capital, Kumasi, the empire was a sophisticated and highly organized state. Its wealth was built on gold and trade.
Very few Europeans were allowed to travel into the interior.
The British were allied with coastal peoples like the Fante, who were traditional rivals of the Asante.
Reasons this happened is because whites couldn't venture into Africa. Anytime a white set foot on the continent, a mosquito bit them in the neck and they died of some horrific tropical disease.
So for the Fante, it was a matter of going to the market on the northern edge, like Asin Manso, Asin Praso, those borderlands between Fante and Asante, buying captives from Asante merchants, and then bringing them to the coast and selling them to Europeans.
By the early 19th century, Britain had established trading posts on the Gold Coast, initially believing they were on Fante land and paying rent to the Fante tribe. However, the Asante considered the Fante their subjects and demanded that the rent be paid to them instead, sparking the First Anglo-Ashanti War in 1823.
Back in the 1820s, the Ashanti had raided the Fante tribe along the coast. The latter, due to their proximity to the European coastal forts, sought the protection of the British. The British governor, Sir Charles McCarthy, set off in pursuit of the Ashanti army and found them. Which wasn't good news for McCarthy, as his outnumbered force were defeated, and his head taken in triumph to the Ashanti capital, where his skull purportedly became a ceremonial drinking vessel.